Today is September 27th. We're going to do a stock market review. I'm going to be looking at ES, the futures of SPY, the S&P 500, just so you guys know when I'm examining this chart. So, as I've always been saying, here's the level we fell from. I called it when it happened. Now we finally did fill that gap and we're getting some buying pressure. So we're going to see what happens. Let me break down. Pay attention. I'm going to mark this level blue just so you guys can tell what this level is. The blue levels, this is the gap close level, the blue level. Watch how on the 5 minute, how clean we've been reacting around it. Yesterday, we kind of supported it, then finally fell off. We reclaimed it in pre-market, sported, then fell off, went back into it on that end of day run. So it's a pretty key level. It'll probably decide what happens and what doesn't happen, but that's just me speculating. I took a trade short, not directly off the level. I got in right here early in the morning on options. I'm always risking 5 points to make 10 points, 2-1 on the options. And I took SPY puts on this trade, on this big run up right here. Not big run up, but on this bounce right here. I was anticipating us to fail, and it's exactly what happened. We just fell back off the cliff. I took profits, just triggered me out of the order. And that was it. That was my trade for the day. Once that happened, kind of stopped watching. As you guys can see what happens, so we're just respecting these levels right here. I'll just keep marking them out for you until we weren't. Once we got here, we just had a crazy run up and right back into where that gap close level, and then we failed and then we ran up. We'll see where we open tomorrow. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but just based on what's happening right now, I mean, if I'm looking at the big names, let's say I'm just gonna pull up a few charts so we can see everything. Look at Apple. Apple's been kind of falling. Obviously, look on the monthly, we've been kind of falling. I anticipate right back into this support area is where it would be, where that possibly would bounce. AMD, I'm waiting for a little bit lower. Honestly, it's pretty close. I'm looking at it more on like a weekly chart. Right back into where we ran. We're really close to it. I wouldn't be surprised if we run back up. Also, 50 fib, pretty clean level. Let me see what other stocks I could just be looking at. Tesla, same exact, right back into this resistance area. We go right back in this. We take out these lows right here. Pretty good area to bounce. Break out these double tops too. I mean, that's like I believe it's like a 50% move, which would be pretty good. Yeah, it's a 57% move. So that's a pretty good move. I'm interested right there. I think the biggest ones, Tesla and AMD, are the ones, because as you guys can see, taking out this double top right here, that's like a 40% move. So those are where I'm kind of looking. AMD's freaking me out a little because I think the market's just, I think everything's got a little bit lower to go. It looks like if you look at Apple, if you look at Tesla, it just looks like there's a little bit lower to go. AMD's ready to bounce, obviously, right here. But this is such an explosive stock. Obviously, I'm not looking at NVDA just because I feel like it's so high up there. It's just not even worth it. I think it's way overpriced, in my opinion. It's just too risky. Obviously, if you're a long-term investor, go for it. For me, just not there yet. But that's just kind of what I'm looking at, guys. You guys just, if you like this content, like this video, like how I kind of went into a few other stocks, normally I'm always looking at SPY, please leave a comment saying you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please like the video and share this. Hope you have a great day.